Hey guys, it's Julie. I'm here with Jake Oliveira, former president of Mass Association of School Committees. Okay, so where else do you get such a resource, right? Jake, thanks for being here. One of the very obvious questions people ask when they're moving is, I want to go to a place with good schools. Okay, even if you don't have children, that's something that helps your real estate value. And if you don't have children yet, it's something everybody's always talking about. Jake, tell us how to know that. How do we evaluate these towns? How do we know where the good school systems are? What's the criteria we look for?
Well, it's a bit of a loaded question to say that
Sure.
there are good school systems and there are bad school systems. It's all about what the parent or the community member is valuing at that point in time.
Absolutely.
Are you valuing low class sizes? Are you valuing nice facilities? Are you valuing a diverse population of students? Are you valuing a diversity of coursework? And each school system has those types of characteristics.
Pros and cons for
There's
all.
pros and cons in all. And there's basically three types of school districts in Massachusetts. There's your rural school districts where there are challenges and some very, very much advantages to those. There's suburban school districts, and then there's urban school districts.
Now, we in the past, as a website I'm familiar with, we use schooldigger.com. You can get the stats, but the average person looking at a teacher-to-student ratio or standardized test scores don't know what that means to the regular person. What do you recommend someone who's just starting out uses for those resources?
Well, there's one thing, a tool that I really like, and it's actually a bit wonky to use it, but it actually gives you a fair assessment of what a school district is actually like, is looking at the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education here in Massachusetts, their website.
Okay.
It's called the DART tool, and what it shows is it puts comparable districts against one another on there as far as performance of standardized tests, but also demographically. So let's say you really had a great experience in high school and you wanted to find a similar high school that you went to. You can go on there and type in your school district or your home high school and find a list of other communities throughout Massachusetts that have those types of characteristics.
So it'll kind of lean on what your exposure or past experience is, so it gives you a starting point. Anything you find people do or go to that's not doing them any favors because it's not accurate?
Well, I think the standardized test scores on there are something that I think all of us have considered. If you ask any teacher, they can tell you that you can't fully rely on standardized tests in order to determine the quality of a school district. Standardized tests, they basically follow the level of poverty of that school district more than anything else. So the higher the level of poverty, the lower performance likely. The higher the income level in that community or less poverty, the higher the test scores with it. So it's really about getting back to what you value, what you want for your children on there. A lot of parents, they tend to look at class sizes. Another thing they look at is a safe environment for their students. The facilities are a massive thing that people tend to look at, but that also correlates with the tax rate of the community as well. Typically,
mortgage payment.
And that affects it as well. So when you look at those different resources, I tend to look at what do you value as a parent? What do you value and then you find that fit with that community.
I think that's a very important thing to identify, is what the different types of places are going to offer you, and understand too, you may be moving to a town that doesn't fit the demographic, the resources, the number of AP courses that you may like, but do they have a school choice program? And I think it's excellent advice to make sure you're taking a look into the Department of Elementary and Secondary Ed for those, I guess we'll call them genuine resources, right? It's right from the experts of it. So those websites will appear on your screen. Jake, can't thank you enough for coming in. If you have any questions, let us know.